interesting. But
Uh,
please continue.
um, I'm reading a new book called Ready Player One. I think you've heard of it.
Yes. Am I muted?
No.
Ah, cool.
Cool. Anyway, the book is okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna elaborate on it. It's alright. It isn't the best. The story is okay. A
That's
real
what I felt about the movie.
the movie
The trailers,
um
anyway. I haven't seen
trailer.
the movie.
There's two trailers. There's a new one that came out yesterday, which makes me so angry.
I'm not looking forward to this movie. Like Chris is like, I gotta go see this movie, and I'm just like, it's Tron.
Okay,
It's FAO.
alright,
I've seen
alright.
this before.
Okay, let's just because Christopher, I'm being bland of it. He's not the smartest person in the world. That that goes towards the fact that this movie is aimed towards these really dim-witted gamer people that were like, oh, I love games. I wish I was in a game, and then that's their kind of thing that they want to be in a game and just. Do you know what I
Like
mean?
the premise of VR is always interesting to think about, but yes, I see what you mean.
Thank you. And and I'm not gonna watch it. Actually, I am gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. What else can I say? It's a movie. What can I say?
Yeah. I'm gonna
But
watch it
so
though.
what happens at the end of the book?
I haven't. I'm already. Um.
Let me guess. I can
I
spoil
haven't
it
read
for
it
you
yet.
right now. I can
I
spoil it
haven't
for you
read it
right now.
yet. I haven't read it yet.
The
I've read
trailers
like half
spoil it
of
for
it.
me anyway. Like I've become such a cinephile with my trailers. Like I watch a trailer and I'm like, you just told me the ending
Yeah, but the book is much like those books that explain you the whole premise.
in the blurb.
In the blurb, yeah. And then it's like, okay, it's just this latter. It's it's fun. I've been reading it. It's like these few characters that come out, and in the trailer it reveals that they have like this love story, and by this time, and in the first trailer, there's this car race. There isn't any car race in this freaking in this movie, in this book. There's nothing. There's no reveal that these cars. There's nothing. It's just annoying.
Does the book actually reference like Overwatch and stuff like this?
No, nothing. Like, it's
Ah,
annoying.
they took SAO, you know, the anime that I watched. I've watched the last season as it stands now.
Sword Art Online.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yep. It's the exact same premise.
yeah.
It's perfect actually. It's like perfectly the
No,
premise,
but
except
it's just
pandering to American audiences.
I just don't like it because it's supposed to be set in the 1800s and they put Tracer in it. And
Wait. The game is set in the 1800s, like a medieval.
no, okay, so Halliday is the maker of this. Okay, by the way, this is the best backstory I've heard in so long. It's this on the autism scale nerd that
Okay.
was born in the 1800s, 1700s actually, but was brought up when he was like 10. He was born in this neglected home. He learned code because code at that time was very new, and he was like, okay, I can do this. And he invented this company called Halliday. No, it was this GSS, with stupid play on CSS, website coding
Oh
program.
yeah.
But then he created this game that was a worldwide sensation, and then he created this company. Then he went in and didn't sleep for a whole year. He didn't sleep, but he was like a huge. He was focused on this whole VR thing, and that creates a new reality, and the
In the
world is done
1700s,
around
in the
him.
1800s.
No, this is later on. In the 1700s, he was born, and he had this whole upbringing of all the cool genres of Donkey Kong and Mario and stuff like that,
The
if you
90s,
understand.
the
The
80s, and
90s,
the
whatever,
90s.
okay? Anyway,
The
different,
1700s. I was
different pop
judging this
culture
book.
stuff, okay? That's all I'm saying. Anyway.
Oh, that's great. I was just imagining him in the puffy like leotards and stuff of the 17th and 1800s. I'm just like him in a V. I don't know. I
The
don't
80s.
know.
The 80s. I meant the 80s.
Yeah, I was born in the 70s, brought up in the 80s. I got it. I got it. I got it.
I just had Coke and now I'm mentally impaired, okay? It's just...
This is great.
Anyway,
Oh, I
um,
love it.
during that time he was brought up with these pop culture references and stuff like that. Really annoying in the book because he lists everything that he's interested in. It's annoying. And he integrated it into his Oasis, which is his VR reality kind of thing. And at that time, the world is kind of decaying and wallowing in its cesspool nature of
So that's
humanity.
how it differs from our world. It
Mm,
goes straight off the deep end.
yes, and like, yeah. And I don't know when the book was set in. I think it's like 2040s or something, which
God
is
damn.
far. Mm. And Hadley dies. He has this Easter egg that um that he has, and whoever gets the Easter egg has to do this. I'm just explaining the whole book to you, aren't I?
Well, I've seen the trailer, so I know exactly what's
Uh,
going on. So, but Hanan.
trailers don't explain anything. It's totally different. Absolutely different.
I knew that there
But
was
it's
an
fine.
Easter egg, and whoever gets it gets the company plus which is a large amount of money and can control the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I'm gonna watch the movie because it's directed by Steven Spielberg, and that's the only reason why.
its theatrics are going to be good, and hopefully he makes the story believable.
Yeah, hopefully I do. It's a movie that you has to be in a movie because the book is cool and all, but it only explains so much. It only gives you this visualization so much, you know?
Yeah,
Do you understand?
it struggles to make you see the stuff in your mind's eye. You need
Yeah.
to actually see it now.
Especially this author. He's not the best at explaining stuff. You have to
That's a
kind of
shame.
fill out the blanks.
Ah, that's a
Ernest
shame.
Cline.
Ah,
And
but
this is his
anyway.
first ever book.
Oh, well,
Ernest Cline is...
you know, it's a good success for his first ever then.
it is actually good. It's a good first, but published book, I would hope. Anyway,
Hopefully it's not the
great.
first thing he read and he was just like, well, the first thing he made and he's like, okay, I should get this published.
Yeah. I honestly really do feel mentally incapable right now. I'll carry on. It's just I'm not gonna be like our last episode where I felt on point there.
I don't
I
know.
felt good.
We'll see if we can stretch that mental muscle of yours. Can exercise it, even though you've had coke.
Mm. Anyway,
So, in the last episode, we said we were going to continue to talk about CGP Grey. Sorry, phlegm in my throat.
I presume you started the episode already.
Oh, long ago, long ago.
Yeah. I just went on a whole. Oh, wait, but that was in the podcast.
Yep.
Uh. Uh. Well. Cool. It's fine. Okay, what did you want to speak about? Whatever.
Well,
What
first
did you
off,
want
I
to talk?
didn't start a timer because, of course, I didn't. How long did that feel? It felt like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes,
Felt way too long.
7 minutes. It felt like 7 minutes.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna say we started 20 past.
Cool.
That's a round number. Okay, anyway. So we said we're going to talk about CGP Grey and Hello Internet. So,
Yes.
and number file, periodic videos, so on and so forth, but I
I
don't
didn't
really
watch
watch
his
Brady.
videos.
Yeah, I don't watch Brady that much. But,
Mm-hmm.
but, so, CGP Grey. Any favorite videos that ring to mind that you would love to talk about?
Me? No. How about you? And I'll elaborate on what I think about it.
How about Rules for Rulers? We could go on about that.
Okay, what do you want to chat about it? I've just watched it, so.
Rules for Rulers. So I haven't watched this in a while, because I have cooled it with the CGP Grey, I must admit. Podcasts,
I've
no.
been I've been listening to podcasts the whole time, so that's another excuse for me. The podcasts are so much more entertaining.
They are,
And
they're
yes,
good chunky meaty stuff, yes.
they're
But,
really fun to listen to.
now
But
let's
I'll
think about,
catch up later on, okay?
oh,
I'll catch up later on.
so rules for rulers, right? Rules for rulers, basically the premise of this video, is telling you how, as a leader, you should look after resources, right? How you should care for the police and so on and so forth. So,
The
which would
keys.
you prefer? A socialist society or a democratic society?
I think the aim of the video is to tell you all the dangers of a socialist society, a fascist
Exactly, but
society.
it sounds awesome when you're the leader, right? But
No,
obviously, as a
it
person,
sounds unstable.
as
Like
a
really unstable.
as a country taking part in the world, yes, it is extremely unstable.
No,
But
no,
as a
no.
greedy
Yeah,
bastard that thinks it's not going to get stabbed in the back, you
that
might just
will.
be slaughtered in the middle of the night. But
Yeah, and you're
anyway,
probably gonna be tortured or shot in the head. Mm,
yeah,
Eventually.
yeah, yeah.
That's what. That's normally how it goes.
Oh well.
And oh
So
well. No, no.
it's a part of being the job. If you're the president, there's a chance you might get sniped. If you're the granted the chances of being
No.
killed are higher in a
Okay.
socialist society, but anyway,
Yeah, and being overthrown by
practically everyone
rebels.
wants to get you.
Yeah, unless you're a
Yes.
really good one, like Caesar or something.
Yeah, like an
I mean, he
actual
was a
like.
good one.
So, which one would you prefer? Would you like to be a socialist society or a democratic society?
Democratic, of course. That's that's a good one.
Great.
Cause
I tricked you. So, the Electoral College.
hey, I haven't watched that. Didn't I say that I wanted to catch up?
No, I'm
Come
messing
on,
with you. I'm
use your
messing with
brain.
you.
Come on.
I'm messing. I love it. I love it.
Okay,
Oh no, that was
carry
just
on.
me
Come on.
messing with you. Actually, I don't have much to say. It's very factual. You can't deny the facts, you know. So
Yeah,
eh,
sure.
nothing
Okay.
much to. We could go over
Where are you
some of the
gonna go
notes.
with this?
Oh, nowhere at all. I'm cutting it,
Okay.
skylining it right here. Um.
Okay, good.
D, what are we doing? What are we
What?
doing?
What are we doing? What?
We said we were going to do a Pottermore quiz. Hey?
We'll do it next. That's hopefully
Ah,
next
you
podcast.
buzzkill.
Buzzkill. We'll do it
Nah.
eventually. We'll do it
No,
eventually.
come
Alright.
on. Fine, when you're more lucid, we'll do it.
Please. It was a big glass of Coke, okay?
Fine.
Uh, I hate. I love Coke and all, but I hate what it does to me. It makes me feel. Yes.
Hazy. Mm.
Yes.
Oh,
Fuzzy.
it was hilarious. Simran at school, she slammed her thumb into the boot of her garage, the boot of her car. Sorry, and so she had to have her thumb bandaged up, right?
Hmm.
It's pretty messed up. But anyway, so she was going to write a science test, right? Which is pretty intensive because it's her right hand, right? She's right hand dominant. It's going to be a lot of work for her. They gave her all the time she needs, but it was hilarious. She took her medicine. She took codeine, right, just before, so that the pain wasn't so bad. She took some painkillers. Um, but she misjudged how it would have affected her because when you take your codeine the night before, that drugged
It's
up
fine.
that druggy high state is when you sleep. But
It kind
now
of plateaus.
she took
Or
yeah
was she
she played
like?
it. She was high for the science test. She was straight up just drugged, like you could swear she was like drunk. She was not making any sense. She still had to write a science paper.
So she gonna rewrite it?
No, that was her. That was her writing it. She was drunk.
But no. But I mean, that's a good excuse.
Well, no. She
She was
did
on
it to
codeine.
herself.
Oh,
she could not have had taken the codeine, and then she would have been
but
more
couldn't
lucid, but
she
in more
just?
pain. Granted, yeah, she would have been in more pain,
Ah,
but
but that's worse.
it's one of those suck
That's
it up
worse.
buttercup things, you know? It's like, oh, you don't want to be a druggie while you're taking your test, well, don't take the drugs, you know? Even though you're going to be in
No,
excruciating
don't
pain.
take the test. If you're in pain,
She'd
go to
already
the
gotten
doctor.
the extension. She knew she was going to have the test. Like, she got an
Good, good,
extension,
good.
but then
Okay.
she consciously, before the test, was like, okay, I'm going to take some of this for the pain, not
Mm.
realizing that
Wait,
there's a reason it's on a time schedule.
was she pulling a woolly and bringing your own medication to school or
I know
something?
this was yeah, she brought her own medication to school, yes, but this was prescribed by the doctor, of course.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
okay.
where mine
That
is
makes
just
sense.
like flu medicine and headache tablets that I can give to myself whenever
Oh, flu
I.
medicine is quite intensive.
Yeah, codeine's a straight up painkiller. You know, it's one of those pop and forget about all your problems kind of things.
My dad had had painkillers because his leg or something, and it was really high schedule because it was my uncle's, and I showed you a picture of the spider bite
Oh god,
he
that thing.
had.
Oh,
A
it
freaking
still
hole in
creeps
his
me
leg.
out. It still creeps me out.
Yeah, it was quite creepy. Um, so he took that because he had a really painful leg, but he didn't understand how bad uh, these drugs took it. Like, and he literally slipped off of the ledge at my old house. It was quite cool. Like, it was funny. Yeah.
Oh
Anyway.
great. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a thing when sometimes you feel, oh, I've been taking medicine
Oh,
my whole life. I know how to handle myself. And then you take, it's
no,
like with
but that's
alcohol.
not how it goes.
It's exactly how it goes. It's like, oh, this is just a painkiller. I'll take one. Cool. You know, it's
Yeah,
painkillers, painkiller. You take one, but then you realize, oh, my brother had gotten this extremely high dose because he's in extreme amounts of pain, whereas I
yeah.
just had to have a boo boo,
And I
and
freaking stubbed my toe.
and
Yeah.
so like sometimes people like to play doctor when there's no reason for them to be playing doctor,
Mm.
no reason at all.
Yeah, no reason at all.
It's
Yeah.
kind of unfortunate. I must admit my mother is guilty of this sometimes. I actually just
Does
looked
she
out at.
take pain medication? I'm
No,
joking.
but she's guilty of becoming a drug lord whenever one of us is sick in the house.
I over the years I've gotten this impression.
You think? You
Yeah,
think?
yeah. You know, friends. Yeah.
It helps, granted,
Josh's
sometimes.
mom. No offense. I'm sorry.
But granted, sometimes she does go overboard.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, better than going underboard.
I don't know. I don't think
Underdosage.
you can win with medicine. I don't think there is a better
I
over
think
or
you
underboard.
can go to the doctor. How about
You
that?
don't go to the doctor for flu, you just take stuff. Oh god,
Unless you
no
have
wonder why
glandular
my.
fever.
Yeah, granted, it's. The-
Exactly. Unless
yeah,
you're
but that's glandular
dying.
fever. That's not just sinus, and
Yeah,
you know.
but I mean, glandular fever is the exact same, symptoms. So
Yeah, but
why
it's more
wouldn't you?
severe.
Oh, definitely. But I mean, some people might have it worse, and it's like, oh well, I don't want to have glandular fever and almost die, so let's just go there in case. I mean, I understand not going like taking cold medication, but I mean, like for sniffly nose or a really bad cold, you know. But I mean,
Yeah.
a flu is something way worse. Trust me, okay? I'm never. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna do drugs for every flu I have. Flus are dangerous. Trust me.
Well, I am very much. This is another Bradyism that I have. So
Yeah, you're
Brady,
more of a gray.
eh, you're more of a grey. Well, I suppose we harbor a good amount of each.
Okay,
We harbor
we
a good
spoke
amount of
about this
each.
already. Yeah, it's just your social cues are very much Brady, but and both of us have the both rational and generally you know,
Methodical like grey.
yes, exactly. Yeah, and just the way we think in general. I suppose.
Yes, but I
You know.
do have a lot of the more personality quirks of
Mm,
like
I love quirks. I like
you
when
have
people
more
have
CGP
quirks.
Grey personality quirks, like in ways of speaking and sentence structure, and how when you get angry, you sound exactly like Grey. It's uncanny.
I don't get Grandy. Grandy. I don't get Grandy. I don't get Grandy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? I don't
It's
get
the
Grandy.
it's the rare occasions whenever it's like, no, what the? Yeah, it's the comical angry. Granted, yes, but it's
Excuse me? I
still.
don't get comical angry either.
It,
Oh, what are you saying?
I swear, a big chunk of irony just hit me in the face.
I don't get comical angry. I
Ooh,
don't.
ah,
Okay?
ooh, oh god, ah,
But I wasn't being angry there. I was being humorous.
ooh. Oh, wait, no, wait, that wasn't Never mind. Yeah, no, but
There's a difference between like
right,
Kieran makes me angry.
right there. That was a CGP Grey thing. He would just be like, mm.
Shut up. Let's shut up. Just shut up.
Oh, and also when you swear just like Grey, because okay, I have neither quirk of Grey or Brady is to swear, but when Grey does swear, right? Brady never swears, but when Grey
Hmm?
swears, it is the most hilarious thing in the world.
Yeah.
You watched the World War II one where they were like comparing what was it? It was like spoilers. They were going on about spoilers. He's like Brady was like, yeah, but what if someone spoiled World War II? And then Gray just
But no,
flipped his
yeah, I
shit.
agree.
He just flipped his shit.
Yeah,
That was, oh, that is hilarious.
I think in that way neither of us are Brady because Brady really deals in really extreme extremes, like extreme extremes,
Yeah, he
the,
doesn't.
the, the,
He's
the
like never
scale of
sweat.
extremes.
He's
Yeah,
never sweat in his life.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Let's like.
Don't, no, that
You could just listen to this podcast and I've sweared probably more than I've ever heard Gray swear. So
mm, I don't really have those hard hitting ones as you do.
well,
I don't.
mine are comedic in their use, but not in their infrequency. Yours are comedic in their infrequency and use. You know, the perfect comedic timing of you just
No,
flipping shit is hilarious.
but just like Gray and stuff, he doesn't use that as a crutch. You can use your words, whereas people that uh, don't have like a very high vocabulary kind of, I don't know,
I don't just
can use
throw
their
random
words.
stuff into the air.
Yeah, you don't need swear words as a crutch. I would say it's
Yeah,
eloquent
I think
swearing.
that's a great thing that actually Mr. Southwood has, the crazy geography teacher. Um, he said you can swear all you want.
Useless geography teacher.
Yeah. You can swear all you want, but just as long as it's not mean. Like when it's mean,
Hmm.
if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. You know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I
That's
I
nice.
also believe like if I try to strive that anything I say, I would like to think I would say in front of someone's face as well.
Uh,
You know, like if someone says something about someone else and I disagree, I'm just gonna shut up and just be like, sure, bro. Yeah, yeah.
but you're very passive in your anger, really. That's kind of one personality trait I've known about you.
Unless it's angry at something that's inanimate.
Like
When I'm angry,
like a
it's
really
different.
like you know diva girl kind of passive,
I'm not that passive
kind of
aggressive.
like a really shitty kind of passive, you know. It's just it's
I
just
just shut up and pick my fights. That's all. Shut up.
that's a good way to put it.
Thank you.
That's good. That's really nice.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
You are. Oh, it's fun.
Have you seen Mean
What were we
Girls,
speaking
the
about?
movie? Oh, I don't know. I forgot already.
Oh, yeah, Gray was speaking about Mean Girls.
I
I
want to
don't know what
watch
it
it. I
is.
haven't watched it.
I've never watched it either.
I want to do one of
Is
those
it
things.
old?
Yeah, it's pretty old. But you know those like long distance video call things where like it's like face cams, you in the bottom corner and you watch the movie at the same time.
Mm. Our uh our 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 internet speeds aren't that good.
No,
So
no, not at all. I don't think it'll ever be something that we could practically do.
that'll be
But wouldn't that be
kind of
hilarious to watch Mean Girls like that?
sure. Just I'll probably be quiet the whole time.
Same, but
Probably.
it's more of the facial expressions of the other person, I think. Don't you feel?
I have a very stagnant face facial expression. I don't know. I don't have one.
I'm the complete opposite. I get jumpy in my chair and I bop up and down and
You should
like,
be a YouTuber, like those reactionary YouTubers that totally
oh, they're
react to
the
stuff.
worst. They're the worst.
Yeah.
When they have like the content like right in the bottom corner and you just like straight up freebooting the content.
Freebooting.
Yeah,
And
freebooting.
do you know who Jax Films is?
I have
Jax Film?
I have heard, yes, I think I've rings a bell. I might have watched
Yeah.
one or two videos.
And how Hello Internet, Brady and Gray kind of popularized the use of freebooting.
Yeah.
Um, the the um, the lady Jax now fiance is getting married, and she used freebooting. Unironically, I know it's really weird. I keep on thinking
Well,
they
many people
invented
do
it.
use it ironically, like
Yeah,
it's a straight up
I just
word now. Whereas
it
we in this
is.
hello internet sphere, everything, anytime you say hello, anytime you say freebooting, like freebooting, if for those who do not know, it means what it sounds like. It's piracy, it's stealing, but it's the right amount of angry when saying the word. So they're stealing my content. No, they're freebooting my content.
They can do it, but it's really just really mean. It's
It's
mean
it's
of them.
a they shouldn't do it. It is not it's not illegal anyway. They're not going to get arrested for it. So why stop?
Yeah, but it's a really bad thing to do.
They do get flagged and banned, but all that stuff is
They still do it.
meaningless. They just make another
Mm.
account. Like really,
Yeah, and there's bots that actually, you know, take videos like that. I know some of PewDiePie's videos, those videos that he just his live streams that he said those words and stuff. I don't know if you've heard of it when he said the N-word on his stream. His
nigga.
stream.
That that
That one.
um that word that no one likes. It is a very bad word to say, and I regret it deeply. Um,
In South Africa, it's more the K word, which is weird.
yes, but
In,
for example, yes, we have sweared on this before, and I'd like to advocate no one copy us. Thank you very much.
unless you're Christopher and Kalen, who are total dipshits and retards,
And
who
racist.
decide to say
Don't
it
be
because they're
racist.
yeah, racist is yeah. Well,
And
I don't know why
how can you
didn't
not say
start
a
with
song
this.
lyric, for example? Okay. Um,
Well, a song lyric is fine as long as you're that race and you're not meaning it meanly. As long as you're not saying it in a
this
derogatory
is
tone,
exactly
tone
why
saying someone.
swearing for
Yeah,
me,
Southward.
don't
It's
use
more of
it
like
in a rude way.
emphasizing your point, emphasizing your points. That's also a fact that I like to swear. Well, not like swear, like you like to swear because you like to emphasize your point,
Yes,
and that's kind of it.
it's just the gravity of the word. Like saying the word. I do not mean anything by it. I'm not
Yeah,
racist in any way,
and,
but the word
and
itself.
that's why PewDiePie the whole. Sorry, go ahead, go. Shoot.
Uh,
Sorry.
the word in itself is just words, but it is mean if you use it in a certain way. Like it's not even like people use the word wigger, and that to me is
Wigger.
just like it's just like you can use the word yes, like wigger. What does
Go
it mean
ahead.
to you? It means
Just don't
nothing.
say it's. Hmm.
What it doesn't
If
mean.
you want to hurt someone, if you want to hurt someone's feelings, I know but hurting someone's feelings is like it's a thing.
You
Like
can use it in a
saying
way to
something
hurt
that would
people.
hurt them. Yeah, and that's when it becomes unnecessary. If you
That
want to hurt someone,
that just
go
becomes
ahead, use it.
thickhead to use it
But
in such a way.
yes, yeah,
As
it's just
song lyrics
really
are just
inconsiderate. Yeah,
mm,
that, but in song lyrics, whenever they use it in a way that's good because music is kind of like art. I'm not saying it is art, but I'm just
well,
saying it
yeah,
in some way it's art.
that's just it's like it's a collateral of art, you know. It's like people use it in songs, people listen to songs,
I-
people
Um,
listen to the words in songs, and then they suddenly start saying what's in the songs, you know. So
yeah, yeah. As long as you're not trying to hurt someone, go ahead, use
like
it. But
this is the
if it
biggest
does hurt someone's
argument.
feelings,
This is the biggest argument against feminism. Like feminism
okay,
as a cause is great. It's like
yeah.
it's a great thing.
It's a quality. It's a good human, natural thing to. Okay, it's not a natural thing, but actually, but
It's naturally
being
we should be equal, but anyway,
equality is something that we should all strive for, and that's what
yeah,
feminism is. But now, feminism, I'm not trying to say anything against it because hopefully no one holds this against me one day. But I'm just saying,
it's just two guys talking.
feminism
It's
now
off
is
the
a
cuff.
culture of people, yeah,
Well,
like
being
in how the
mean.
internet.
They're suddenly being mean.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a culture of people being angry, angry with people that happen to statistically be unequal to someone else, which
and
is
but
absurd.
and that's the thing. You can support feminism, but you don't have to be mean to men. Like, it's just a thing many people do now. Like, I just know that that's not what it's supposed to mean, and that's the perfect example. Is the way you use it is
Yes,
that means everything.
it's just
Context.
like swearing.
Context is
I
key.
mean,
If you're gonna take a clip of my voice just saying rude words all the time, yes, I'm
yeah,
gonna
it's
sound
gonna,
like a jerk.
yeah,
I'm gonna sound like a mean,
but
rude person. In
in
context, I'm
context,
using it to
you
describe.
might quote something, and yeah,
Exactly, I might be quoting something. I might just be saying it for dramatic effect, like oh beep, you know.
yeah,
Um,
it's not like you're saying because just cause. I
I'm
just
like,
want
I'm
to say
not
just
talking to you
cause.
and being like, you're a massive beep 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 beep. You know, I'm not doing that.
Hmm.
There's a massive difference, and that's what a lot of people forget is that there's context to everything.
Uh-huh.
But
Kind of, yes. Sorry.
dun, dun. But anyway, Skyline hashtag not racist hashtag not anti-feminist hashtag not hashtag not anything bad. There we go. Booyah.
Hashtag off the cuff, and this is just on the wall thinking. As Hello Internet put it, we're not under oath or saying
Hashtag
this.
podcasts are notorious for being hard to find information. It like podcasts are just like this like
Yeah,
overwhelming well of knowledge. Like it's hours and hours of people just like talking, giving information.
speaking about random
But it's
things, their
so hard to
opinions.
find. Like you're gonna have to dig through hours and hours. Not like
There
20-minute
is,
chunks. 20 minutes of chunks are
uh,
easy. Hour chunks are are hard to go through.
unless you have like a thing where, let's just say an algorithm, that can read the words that you're saying, kind of like,
In caption, yeah.
give, yeah, kind of like that, and then filter out words that might be offensive or phrases kind of thing.
Mm.
That could be a thing.
That
And then
that's the
simplify
ultimate
that.
goal for many family-friendly sites, don't you think? It's like to
But that's what YouTube does already. But of course, it's not doing it right. It's
well,
doing it quite unfairly.
it's doing it manually, really. It's
What I've heard. What I've heard. No, it's an algorithm controlling it. It's just that it's learned the wrong ways. So they either kill the algorithm, which will kill the YouTube site, or they kill.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't know.
that algorithm is based off of how people are reacting to it, not the actual video itself.
Oh well, being monetized is not up to the creators. That's up to
yeah,
the
you need like a
algorithm.
certain amount of views and watch time and this and
Oh,
that. And,
but once you have a certain amount of subscribers, then I think it's like 10,000 or something. But now it's like 4,000 hours where you get that tick thing.
mm.
That tick thing. That's when it's not done by views, but each and every videos are immediately trying to be monetized. But if they don't, you get demonetized, which is the whole adpocalypse thing, which happened again.
It's like happened 3 times now, right? After the, I don't know when the first two were. I know the first one happened. That
One
one was
was
the big one.
PewDiePie
One is,
with the whole anti-Semitic kind of thing.
yeah, one was Logan
And
Paul.
the latest one was with Logan Paul.
Yeah,
I don't know
so
what the ones in between was.
it feels like there should be a third one, but I don't know if there was actually.
I don't think there is. I
Hmm.
think that was the two most.
Two apocalypses on, but that's the thing about YouTube is that it plays favorites. Like
Mm.
like Logan Paul, bro, that was, you should have been kicked off the site straight up. But should you have?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. Many people that have no subscribers, have no views, could do the exact same thing, but just no one comments on it, so no one knows about it. And then they don't get kicked off the site.
Mm. Yeah.
So
If you have a
it
big
plays favorites to
following,
the big people. That's the
yeah.
thing
But
about the internet.
Logan Paul's supposed to be family friendly. You shouldn't. In general, you
He's
shouldn't
supposed to
film
be
dead
family friendly.
people. You know, people shouldn't film dead people. That's just not a good thing to do.
Yeah, no,
That's just,
that was
yeah.
thick-headed.
And he posted another video a few days after he had this break, and yeah
Like he's like
he
two
tased the
apology videos.
rats, and he tased the rats just started because he can.
Oh, I saw
Um,
that. Like
and then
that was his return, right? That was his return to
and then
YouTube
his whole channel got demonetized. No ads are gonna be on his videos anymore.
for
So
tasing a rat.
yeah,
Oh, on top
and
of everything
because
else, of course.
on top of everything else, that I'm sure tasing a rat is bad, but on top of making an apology, creating and saying, "Oh, I'm different now. I learned my
And then
lesson."
straight up tasing an animal.
A rat, no, it's just being a total. It just annoys the
Douche.
heck out of me.
Mm.
He's more than that. He's on the verge of being honestly mentally incapable of being, decent. I don't. Oh wow, it's really weird.
Yeah, it's a thing.
And and you also can't say that it doesn't matter because YouTube is the new form of media, and of course there's news and stuff, but YouTube is so influential in that way that you can't escape such things. You can't be blind
It
to
is. It's
like other
it's the
stuff.
new TV along with Netflix and so on and so forth.
Yeah, Netflix is the new TV, but YouTube is also kind
It's
of
like a sub TV. It's a weird new form of
social
inst
media.
in, I'd say it's more like the ads. You know, like how an ad is like 2 minutes long on TV, but you get good ads, you
Hmm.
get interesting ads. YouTube is just a bunch of
Yeah,
ads with ads on ads with music in between every once in a while.
yeah. Hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I would like to skyline this and talk
Yeah,
about
let's go.
my new Showmax account.
Showmax account? Nah, nice, cool.
Yeah. So
That's very
with DSTV Premium, you get a Showmax account as well on top of that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, really nice, awesome.
And so
Didn't know that.
we signed in on the DSTV, of course, on the TV, and we also now I asked my dad for the account, signed in on my PlayStation as well.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
So that's
I'm
why
sure
I
you.
brought up Mr. Bean a few podcasts ago because I've been
Oh, yes,
rewatching.
that is on it. I have Showmax as well. I need to do it. I need to watch it. I need to watch it. It'd be amazing.
It's
I wanna.
weird. Like I just like it's like reforming for me because coming from having the internet, which has an infinite well of movies that I can just watch anytime I want, then going to this place where it has a certain amount,
It's
but you
legal.
only. I,
And it's legal.
I wouldn't say I'm doing anything illegal, just for legal sake. But
Mm.
the internet has such a large well that to go to this one site that you have to pay one fee for once a month, it's quite different from the mass of the internet where if you have
Certain.
enough resources, you can get anything, anytime, any place. And it's
Yeah.
quite weird. I tried to look up a movie on Showmax, like one of my obscure foreign films that I was trying to watch. They didn't have it.
Uh,
Of course, and
oh,
I was like, but it's a movie,
it's a
but you
certain
animal.
pool. No,
And
but
I was just like, oh,
I was searching for Star Wars on Netflix, which is Disney, and Indiana Jones, and Indiana Jones is on there, Jurassic Park, and everything's on there. And by the way, you also have access to Game of Thrones. I'm
you
sure
think I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones?
kind of.
How much time do you think I have? Oof. No, no, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
no, 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 no. It's one of those things that either that's all I do, or I don't do it at all. It's that's the
Okay,
kind of thing, you know.
makes
It's
sense.
like
Then don't watch it, because
you're
I
gonna
don't
watch a
even.
movie. You're not gonna watch the first 20 minutes, then you're gonna go stop. You're gonna go to school. You're gonna watch the next 20 minutes, then you're gonna jump off a
Yeah, that just sucks.
skydive. It's one of those things. You blast it all the way out.
Yes. I just binge it. And
Yeah,
with Game of Thrones, you
practically.
can't do that, which
Or
is
at least
yeah.
you gotta have the time and energy to sit through one whole episode at a time. And Game of Thrones' episodes are not short in any sense of the word.
I have told you I've been watching Sherlock Holmes for a while, but
Hmm.
I've recently gone into it a lot more bingey now, and I'm enjoying it so much. It's
Oh,
amazing. I love Sherlock. It's amazing. I love it
so this
so.
is the BBC version, correct? With
Mm,
Benedict
the
Cumberbatch.
best version. Yeah, Cumberbatch. He's awesome. I
That's the
like him.
best name for like you got the Believers, and you got so on and so forth. But the Cumberbitches, come on.
And and also Martin Freeman, which I love him. He's amazing. Don't you think he's Baggins?
Oh yes, no, he is
What's
great.
his
He
name?
is great. Yeah, Bilbo.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah, and he's also in another Sherlock Netflix series called Fargo, which is
Oh,
like this
I remember that.
comedian.
I watched that. I watched that.
Okay, please explain to me what it is. I just know he's in it.
Oh, it's like this like normal guy. Ugh. Okay. Am I describing Breaking Bad or Fargo? It's this normal guy that, out of frustration of his life, becomes this high functioning um, crime boss of a certain business, and so
Oh,
now,
that sounds cool.
it's Breaking Bad with
I've
Breaking
never
Bad's a
watched
good
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad's a good approximate if you know the story of Breaking Bad, but
It's
it's
just
way
I'm
it's
too
far
scared
off
of
and
starting Breaking Bad because
oh no, I'm not gonna. I know the ending. He does. Spoilers. Hashtag. It's really old. Um,
yeah, but it's still quite new to not say that.
no,
Uh,
it's like what 5 6 years old.
I, I, okay,
The whole
but,
premise is him having
but,
cancer. So come on.
but would you spoil Star Wars?
No, man, come on. You can't spoil Star. It's one of those things that are unspoilable. Everyone knows the
Uh,
ending of Star Wars. They destroy the Death
not what
Star.
happens. No, but
Yes,
that was the first
everyone
one.
knows. Everyone knows.
Eventually they do, but you can't explain every single part of it. But like
Is
some
this trying
creature
to spoil
dies. I
World
didn't
War
know that
Two? Is
before.
this trying to spoil World War Two?
No, this is pop culture. It's not
It's
just
old.
normal.
Everyone knows. Everyone knows.
That's in a history book. I have to go literally online. Okay, I understand. I don't really care because I'm not even gonna watch it, so it doesn't matter for me. It's just saying. I'm just saying. Just be decent and not spoil anything.
He dies. The whole premise is five
But
seasons of him
then why
having
don't you just
cancer.
Oh,
It's
oh, so you had
it's
cancer?
yeah, that's the
Oh,
whole premise of the show is him having cancer.
oh, I guess it's terminal cancer, I suppose, right?
It's made out to be terminal cancer, but yes, he goes into
Oh,
making drugs to pay for his chemotherapy,
okay.
and he does go into bouts of recovery and so on and so forth. But yeah, it eventually gets to him. It's cancer.
I think the show would be way cooler if he dies because he gets tortured instead of being having cancer. I think it would complete
Well,
the show.
I know how he dies. It might be from torture. It might be from cancer. It might be from hamsters gnawing his little bits off. I'm not going to spoil that because
I'll have the
obviously
pleasure of saying Skyline. Ugh.
hashtag machine gun. Okay, so Skyline. We do have a little like 20 more minutes. We have quite a bit of time. Do you want to look at the Google Keep?
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Um,
When do you start a career?
okay, let's do that one. When do you start a career? When do you start a career, Josh?
I bring this up because, as you remember, Kanya and Ishmael. Do you remember these two? They are kids in my school. Um, if
Mm-hmm.
you are, if you still have their phone numbers, whatever, you would have seen in their WhatsApp status. They make
No,
music. I assume you wouldn't, but anyway,
really.
they make
I
music.
don't have their phone numbers.
And
Okay.
actually some good produced music. Like, they're actually enjoyable to listen to. It's
Mm-hmm.
rap, granted, yes, but it's
Do you
it's
like that
nice. It's
stuff,
nice
don't you?
to.
You're real pimp, aren't you? Like.
Yes, I'm pimping out these two rappers. So it's surprisingly nice, and it's just nice to know that I have business with
Mm,
rappers. I have business studies with rappers.
cool. Just don't take drugs. Cool, Josh. Josh, you there?
Hashtag pimp
Josh?
Josh.
I couldn't hear you like for so long.
I know, I just straight up
Uh,
stopped talking because I was like, how's he going to recover from don't take drugs? And you just
I
get quiet
wasn't
as well.
gonna. I was, yeah.
I didn't say anything about drugs. You brought up drugs.
Yeah, but I
I'm
mean,
just pimp
rappers take
Josh.
drugs. It's kind of, it's
Now
kind
who's
of their
stereotyping?
thing. Me, because I mean, most rappers do.
Yeah, like Panados and stuff. No, I'm messing with you. We know the rapper lifestyle. It's.
It's so you'd be a total druggie. Oh,
The pimp would be the druggie and the rappers would be trying to put me in recovery.
you
It'd be
put in
hilarious.
rehab. Oh
It'd
wow.
be, oh, oh, okay. So, it's just my question. They are very young. Do you think starting a straight up, well, we're ones to speak. We started a YouTube thing.
Yeah, but we're not planning on making a career out of this, so
Oh, by no small stretch of the imagination.
and
Ah,
I'm not trying to be this thing where it's like, oh, I wouldn't want one, but I would like one. That's not how it works. I just like speaking to someone, so that's
it's
how it works.
something nice and routine to
And
keep up with friends.
uh, uh, I just, yeah, this must not be a career. I hate it. No,
Yeah, because like
it will not be.
catching up with each other is pretty quick nowadays. Because we don't do much. We've gotten into a routine, right? Like,
Mm,
you're doing your life on a week to week basis. I'm
oh,
doing mine. It's pretty repetitive in these. When it comes to holiday times, stuff changes. Like,
no.
I'm going to Mauritius for
Yeah,
holidays.
it's basically just gonna be, please explain your holiday, and we'll just speak about that the whole time. That's basically how it's gonna be.
Well, hey, you go on holiday every once in a while. For Switzerland was a welcome surprise.
That's, yeah, that was also unexpected from my side. But anyway,
Tomato, tomato, whatever. It's holiday. But
cool.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's why we can never really make a business out of this because It's two young dudes talking. It's not even like we don't even have jobs. It's actually I'm trying to
Mm.
play video games right now, but I can't find something, so I'm just flying around. So really, it's like if anyone watches the gameplay, they're going to be extremely bored. But who
Hopefully
cares?
they don't. Listen to us.
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
listen. You don't watch. You listen. The only
Yeah,
reason you're
listen.
watching anything is just because that's just how YouTube works. It kind of needs to be a video with it.
Un Unless I eventually figure out how iTunes works, then sure, you would be able to listen.
Well, we do. I know of other methods, like putting it straight up onto a podcast player, recording it on a PC, but then you'd have to record both sides of a PC, which is a whole nother can of worms. And I don't want to open up that can of
No,
worms, you know what
actually,
I mean?
yeah, I think it's.
Only one
I want
person
to
needs to
ask.
record, but recording over
Yeah,
over the internet is much different to recording when I'm in the same room, because I have recorded people in the same room before, and that was a lot
you
different
owned a
to.
podcast before.
Yeah, like 3 episodes,
Oh,
and we didn't even upload the third one. So
um, what would you speak about anyway? Any other one?
I don't know, stupid rubbish.
We're speaking about stupid rubbish.
Yeah, but at
Oh,
least
never mind,
we're
actually.
we're interested in this stupid rubbish. That other stupid rubbish is like genuinely stupid rubbish.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
that's
how do
just
we
me
differentiate what is
talking
stupid rubbish anyway?
because it was like a 12-year-old me talking to 16-year-old me, and
Oh,
12-year-old me is a
oh,
dumbass.
yeah, 12-year-old you was quite something.
Hey, only
Hey,
I can
well,
only I can insult 12-year-old me
nah, it's fine. I've known you long enough. I can insult your 12-year-old you as well.
Heh, you're the law in these kind of things.
Me? Am I? How am I? How am I?
I
Why are you
love it though,
laughing? I don't
because
know why you're laughing.
because I'm
Why are you
like
laughing?
no, you can't insult 12-year-old me, and you're like, no, I can, and I'm like, oh, can you? Okay, sure.
Yeah, great. Did I tell you I sprained my actually it's not a sprain, I know what a sprain is. I actually um I hurt my left hand index finger so I can't aim.
Ooh,
Ah,
use your middle
anyway,
finger.
oh
Can't you use?
I can't. It's just weird. I can't use it. It's just weird using it.
I'll try just to prove you wrong. Oh, nope, there we go. Already screwed up. I used my index. Like I put my middle finger up, and then I instantly used my index finger to L1.
It's weird.
It
Anyway,
is.
I'm gonna use someone who doesn't need to aim. Use I'll use I'll use Tracer.
I'm playing
Anyway,
just
anyway.
cause, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, oh, I had a good topic. Oh, my movies. In the
Mhm.
last podcast, I kind of subtly hinted that I've turned into kind of a baby cinephile with no time. Um, cinephiles are people that like to watch movies, right?
Yeah,
Um,
I reckoned.
I love to watch movies, right? I have a cornucopia of movies I want to watch, but no
But do you?
time to watch them.
Exactly. I
So
don't really have a cornucopia. I like watching movies. It's just I don't know how to.
I like write down all the movies I want to watch. But I've become particularly fascinated recently since I took a departure I think maybe like 2 years ago. I went on like a watching spree of watching movie trailers because I like watching movie trailers for some reason. It's the thing I like
I
to do.
like going to movies, and okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to. Yeah. Okay. Um. We'll come back to your topic, but yeah, I like going to movies, but like one thing I want to do when I'm older. I want to set up a budget each month that allows me to watch whatever movies I can that I'm interested in. That's one goal I have.
Like a movie night once a month or something.
Mm,
I
yeah.
could, in
Anyway,
theory, do that,
carry on.
but no one accepts me being so lonely. Because I just want to go to the cinemas by myself and watch movies. Like,
I wouldn't mind doing that as well.
like the
It's
tickets
just
aren't that expensive. Like IMAX is like 75
I
bucks and
I
2D is like what, 33 bucks?
I normally don't like to talk to people, so I just go with other people so they can talk instead. It's just easier.
No, I'm not bothered with any of that rubbish, but I do just want to go to the cinemas and just take $100 with me and watch like 3 movies just because I can. You know, like not even eat anything,
Yeah.
just like walk in there and like, what's showing this
No,
month?
I like eating popcorn and drinking
No,
Coke
no,
and
no. I go to I purposely go to
no,
KFC
but
before, get a
popcorn.
snack burger, eat it there, and then I sit and just drink my slushy.
But don't you like the popcorn? I
Yeah,
like the popcorn.
I went 3.5 years without eating any popcorn. Bite me.
No, popcorn and Coke and Astros or wine gums.
Doesn't 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 get my buzz going.
I love. The last movie I
I
went to
do
watch was
eat.
The Last Jedi.
I do
And
get this stuff. Like I don't mind it. I if I'm hungry, I'm gonna buy some popcorn for the movie. If I'm not hungry, like if I go to eat KFC beforehand,
even if you don't eat, even if you're not hungry, popcorn is absolutely amazing.
no. Just try this once. Like just
No,
go see it. No, no, no.
I go to
Try.
movies so rarely that even one movie is just like I have to eat.
Like, like,
Uh,
trust me when I say Joel can vouch for me here. When you go see a movie, it is a totally not. So here's the whole story. I don't know how often I tell this. I just enjoy the story. Me and Joel were going to the movies, right? And
mhm.
we had forgotten the price of IMAX tickets plus glasses, right? Which totaled between the two of us plus my and I forgot my rewards card, so I didn't get any discount. So we ended up paying more for the tickets than we expected to, and we ended up with, I believe, 25 Rand left over between the two of
Oof.
us. So we had to split that 25 Rand between the two of us. So we went to KFC, and they have like a 20 Rand menu there. And we were
You
like,
told me this, yeah.
this is great. This is great. So eating, so we ate there, so on and so forth. But it's a total another experience to sit in the movie cinema and not have any food. It is weird. It is weird, but it's captivating because you just sit there and
No,
watch the movie. You
I'll
don't,
watch the movie on freaking HD Online or on disc
but
or like
you don't.
on Vuzu or something.
You can
Or
buy
not Vuzu.
popcorn at home. Why don't you buy popcorn at home? You know, you see,
No,
it's the
it's the
complete.
experience of the movie. I know this is a Brady thing, like a total Brady thing. I just love the experience of the
I
movie. It's amazing.
I enjoy the experience of the movie, but the experience for me is sitting down,
Watching the movie,
watching the
but
movie.
couldn't you just wait an extra month and just add another month to
To the waitlist.
the arrival date of the movie?
I could totally, but I'm never gonna watch it on such a large scale with nice seats, in a dark room where the screen is highlighted and the sound is maximized to my viewing pleasure. Instead, no, it's gonna be coming out of my iPad, or my Samsung tablet, but it's gonna be coming out of my
So
tablet. You know,
I don't know. I guess that is preference coming down to this. It's just I find like eating popcorn. It's not like I don't pay attention to the movie. It's more of a thing of like, okay, I really like eating popcorn. I really like this movie. I really like Coke. I
but
re
if you haven't gone to a movie and not eaten, you won't understand how much how much more captivating it is to go to a movie
Hmm.
and just be there
I
for
can
the
see that
movie.
happening. I can see that happening, but yeah,
It's
I'll
total
eat the popcorn. Plus, I don't even finish most of my popcorn anyway.
you
It's like
animal.
half left.
What?
Okay.
I always I always end up like I'm always that guy that
Okay,
like
maybe
last
that's why
15.
you don't like eating. Order like a small popcorn, and then just wait until just eat it in increments. I eat it very in increments. I eat like one, and then another one. It's really not like
Well, no,
you where you just guzzle it. Like just
I eat
handfuls
food.
of
I eat
popcorn.
food because I like eating food. Eating food, it tastes nice. It's delicious.
I guess
It's
we eat in
tasty.
two different ways. Uh,
Yeah, the way you eat is much more. able to be somewhere else. But when I eat, I'm
You
eating.
freaking put. You're eating.
I'm eating. It's
You're
food.
eating.